Released in 2007 for the Nintendo Wii, Super Mario Galaxy quickly became a fan favorite game to everyone who owned it, and I guarantee if you're watching this video, you're one of those people. This game became extremely popular extremely fast, and for good reason too. This game introduced some of the most beautiful graphics and music that I had ever seen in a game, and it had been seen in games at all. So I had to revisit this game when it got ported to the Switch, and man, do these graphics look amazing in HD. Super Mario Galaxy is more than a game to most people. It's honestly comparable to a cinematic experience or a movie. It is that good. With booming soundtracks all the way to peaceful soundtracks, extravagant worlds and landscapes, it is an up and down beast of an experience. Galaxy was so successful, in fact, that it was the first 3D Mario game to receive a sequel, obviously called Super Mario Galaxy 2. Which happens to be one of the highest rated games of all time on IGN. I personally agree with this, and I love Super Mario Galaxy 2, and it is definitely my favorite of the two. And Super Mario Galaxy 2 actually might be my favorite 3D Mario game. I just love it. There's so much to love about these two games. But since I don't really have a Switch port, really Nintendo, you couldn't have put Galaxy 2 in the 3D All-Stars pack? Whatever. Since I don't have a Switch port, I'm only going to be focusing on the first game. Gameplay-wise, the two games are identical, basically. I just prefer the levels of the second game, and I also played the second game first, so it's more nostalgic. Anyways, back to Super Mario Galaxy. This game is another one I wanted to revisit to see how it's held up in 2021 after my previous video about Sonic Unleashed in 2021. This game provides a brand new outlook on anything you'd see in a Mario game. Brand new worlds, planets, power-ups, and wacky gravity all adds to the wonderful experience that is this game, and you'll likely immerse yourself into Super Mario Galaxy's world if you give it a chance. Oh, and if you want a quick rundown of the story, it's pretty much the exact same as every other Mario game. Bowser shows up, steals away Princess Peach, then Mario has to save her. It's kind of been working since like the 80s. I'm actually going to go a little bit deeper into the story of this game. Obviously, like I said, it starts off with Bowser kidnapping Princess Peach. We know that, and we know that's going to be the main story. But there's also a story that talks about Mario and this little Luma thing that he just gets captured in his hat. And it turns out that he's the son of some goddess or whatever Rosalina is. And then Rosalina has this big battle spaceship thing, and then they have like a mutual agreement to basically say, hey, you help me, I'll help you, because we both kind of need to help each other here. And we got this. So basically, Mario and Rosalina and this little Luma guy go on a journey to get all these power stars and to save Princess Peach. What a happy story. It's just so overdone in the Mario games. It's like, yeah, we get it, but let's be honest. We are not here for the story, man. This game provides so much more than you could ever ask, even without a crazy good story. But there are some really cool aspects to this game in the story, like the storybooks, the reading and stuff like with the lore. It's kind of cool, but at the same time, I personally do not care about it. Because I don't play Mario games for the story. Like I said with Sonic games, I don't play Sonic games for the story. If I wanted to play a story game, I'd go play Red Dead or something, Anyways, that's beside the point. I want to talk some more about what Super Mario Galaxy has done for gaming as a whole. We saw this game take so many risks when it came to platforming with the different types of gravity and the different worlds and music, and overall it just really revolutionized what Mario could be, and it showed that Mario is transcendent. But what I mean by that is like Mario can literally be in any sort of function and it works. Like that's a big difference between Mario and like Sonic and all these other platformers, is that Mario can literally go and be in any sort of platform or any sort of world, and it works. It doesn't work for Sonic. We saw Sonic Lost World. It didn't work. And that's just an example. Obviously, there's different examples. Like, for example, Donkey Kong, they pretty much stick to the same thing with Donkey Kong and with, like, Zelda. You don't see Zelda going to space or you know what I mean. You don't see Link going to space, and you don't see Sonic going to space and it working. Yeah, I think Super Mario Galaxy completely inspired the future of Mario, which we see with like Super Mario Odyssey and like Super Mario 3D World, which 3D World was a little bit more of a callback to the original stuff, but definitely Odyssey. Odyssey is one of the best games I've ever played. I absolutely love Super Mario Odyssey, and I know this video isn't talking about that, but I do think that the Galaxy games did inspire Mario Odyssey and how that game was built and how it was, created from the ground up with the space theme and the different just weird stuff, the weird elements theme. And I like it. It's a really good game. Super Mario Odyssey is a great game. I would give that game a 10 out of 10, high key. But yeah, man, like I said, Super Mario Galaxy has definitely provided so much for games, especially Mario games, And yeah, with a brief background of this game collected, let's go ahead and get into some pros and cons of this game to see how it holds up in 2021. We're going to get into some pros of this game to start off, and let me just say before I do these pros, there are literally so many more pros in this game that I'm about to say that I just could not really think of, but I know they're there, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to go ahead and start off with a first pro, and that is the world building in this game and the second game are truly amazing. It truly gets you, I just said truly like 50 times, and I said it again, okay, whatever. It gets you immersed in an experience you will not forget. And I've seen comments on TikTok that definitely tell me this game is universally loved and remembered. Overall, people just love this game because it creates an experience that they've just not had before, Another pro is that the music and soundtrack is truly beautiful, and I said truly again, and you will notice that every bit of music in this game fits amazingly where it is placed. One of my favorites has to be this music that plays when a power star has just been revealed. Check this out. Another pro of this game is that the game's hub world is great, but simple. I much prefer the first Galaxy's hub world to the second one. The second one's kind of weird, but the first hub world in the first game is great. It's a great gateway between levels, and different ways to access them are nice, You got the little tiny whatever things you walk into, and then you just go to the levels. It's pretty cool. Another pro that I would say this game definitely has is the level design. The level design in this game is just amazing. Some of the most unique designs in a level, for a level ever in any game, man. And the way they use the gravity is just completely used perfectly and amazing. I love it. Now, there are definitely more pros, but let's move on to the very few cons I have about this game. Like I said, there's very few cons about this game, but I am going to point out a few because we are saying how this game holds up in 2021. Obviously, this game is from 2007, so, there's going to be some issues that don't hold up as well. And the first one, this is more of a Switch problem. I would say the motion controls do not hold up very well on the Switch. I like them on the Wii, but on the Switch, they're a bit buggy sometimes. It doesn't bother me too much, but it's still a problem to recognize. Another con is, yeah, the camera is just not the best in this game. Sometimes it doesn't work with you. That's literally all I have to say because it's not that bad. Another con, and this one compares it to Super Mario Odyssey. Okay, Mario's movement doesn't really hold up compared to the movement in Super Mario Odyssey, but given that they are 10 years apart in release, this is definitely understandable. I prefer the more free-moving aspect of Odyssey, but some may prefer Galaxy's stiffer movement. It's just preference. I just put this as a con because there are literally no bad things about this game. Overall, Super Mario Galaxy holds up for me as a game that still blows my mind in 2021. This game, even 14 years later after its release, is still a out-of-the-park home run, 10 out of 10 to me. This game is an experience, is just truly one you will not forget. That being said, I still prefer the second game to this, but I will recognize the first one as a 10 out of 10. Because, come on, it is perfect. With all that being said, that recaps my complete review of Super Mario Galaxy in 2021. And like I said, I believe this game holds up fantastically. And once again, if you've not played this game, come on, what are you doing? Check it out. It's on the Switch. The Mario 3D All-Stars, whatever. It's a bunch of BS, but this is the only way to play it on the Switch. So you might as well. It's amazing, and I would definitely say that this game alone makes the 3-pack worth it, because Super Mario Galaxy is one of the best games you could ever play. But yeah, man, that's the end of this video. So if you did enjoy, make sure to check out my other videos. Make sure to subscribe. This has been your boy BP Bradley, and I am out. Peace.